Hey, good evening. I'm out making my deliveries for the night, and something came to my mind here that I quickly wanted to touch base on. Proverbs 22, verse 6, comes out and says how we should properly take care of our children. The other day, I mentioned about how we are selling our Christianity and we're selling our children, our future generations, from the way we're not being as faithful to God as we should, in general. You know how many times I see during the night when I'm driving young kids out and about in the streets? Sometimes they just seem like they got nowhere to go. It could be cold out, they could be in a bad place, or I'm just outside doing my job, around the house, and I see kids walking by, talking very disrespectfully. The Not every single parent out there is a bad parent. I'm not trying to make that sound. I mean, there are many good parents, but sadly, to do my job, I had to prove that I could do it by taking a test. To get a job, I had to go to school, get a diploma to prove that I was worthy enough for the job. Many things that we do, we have to prove ourselves good enough to do it. But being a parent is one thing that we do not have to prove anything about. And sadly, a lot of times, we produce children with no thought about how to take care of them properly as they get older. As I said, I see a lot of good parents, so it's not like I'm just focusing on every parent out there. But you know just as well as I do that sadly there are bad parents. So all I'm trying to say, in a sense, is as the years progress, the more kids that are created by parents who don't want to take care of them properly, who don't want to introduce them to God, the more through time will be distanced from God. That's why I said, when I said the other day about selling our Christianity and selling our children, that's what I mean. We're producing children, but we're not properly bringing them up. I listen all the time about, when I was younger, if I did something wrong, my parents let me know it, and I couldn't sit down in the seat for maybe a week after, type of thing. But nowadays, if that's brought up, oh, I couldn't do that, not the way I was raised. Well, okay, how are the kids doing now? It's not so much that we need to constantly give them spanks and discipline them and everything. No, but we need to give them more love. Love in every aspect. If they're doing something wrong, love them enough to let them know they did wrong. And if they're doing something good, love them enough to show them, hey, you're doing great. But don't let them just simply walk the streets. Don't let them out there on their own with no knowledge of how to take care of themselves, and then they just get themselves into problems. It's not the kids' fault, in my mind, that they get into mischief, but the parents' fault who created them that didn't want to take care of them. And that's just my opinion. And you can take it for what it is. Have a really good night. Love you, and God bless.